Welcome to our latest YouTube video. Today, we have a highly engaging and deeply impacting subject for discussion: the exorbitant drug prices and their strain on global healthcare. Before we begin, allow us to make our stance clear on a few key points. This video, the one you're watching now, is not a typical content production. We have utilized advanced artificial intelligence technology at every stage of its creation. This isn't just for the sake of novelty, but serves a deeper purpose. The information landscape is constantly evolving, and we have to stay ahead. By leveraging AI, we strive to offer you the most current, precise, and impartial content possible. What you'll witness here is a result of groundbreaking technology that digests and interprets vast amounts of information, understands it, and presents it in an easily consumable format. We to lead the charge in the use of AI in content creation, not just to keep pace with the evolving times, but to break new ground and set new standards. In our ambitious endeavor, we are acutely aware of the importance of intellectual property rights. We make every effort to ensure that all content presented here respects those rights. Upholding the highest standards of integrity in our content creation is not just a commitment, but a cornerstone of our work ethic. In the unlikely event that any copyright issues arise with the material presented, we urge you to contact us immediately at @canverma549@gmail.com. We assure you of our proactive approach in addressing any concerns. Any content that is found to infringe upon copyrights will be promptly reflecting our respect for creative rights and our dedication to maintaining the trust and goodwill of our audience. Now, having set the stage, let's delve into the pressing issue of high drug costs and their impact on global healthcare. The financial strain of elevated drug expenses often surpasses the individual patient, causing a burden on healthcare services and contributing to rising healthcare costs globally. Consider CAR T-cell therapies, a treatment method involving the immune system to fight cancer. They come with a hefty price tag of around $500,000 per treatment course. Even though they show great potential for patients with refractory cancers, their cost efficiency is still a matter of concern. Drug pricing is a complex process influenced by several factors. Elements such as research and development costs, regulatory restrictions, market demand, and intellectual property rights play a part in determining the final cost of a medication. Pharmaceutical companies argue that high prices are necessary to recoup research and development investments, finance future innovation, and maintain patient access to life-saving treatments. Critics of this pricing model suggest that it perpetuates inequalities in healthcare access. Patients without adequate insurance coverage or financial resources may find essential medications out of their reach, which further widens health outcome disparities based on socioeconomic status. The ongoing debate on drug pricing underscores broader issues about the affordability of healthcare and the need for systemic changes to guarantee equal access to essential treatments. The ongoing debate surrounding drug pricing highlights broader concerns about healthcare affordability and signals the necessity for systemic modifications to ensure equal access to vital treatments. As we unravel the complexities of drug pricing, it becomes clear that the issue extends beyond dollars and cents. It's a topic that encompasses a vast spectrum of societal implications, ranging from economic dynamics to ethical quandaries. What is observed is not merely a question of pricing, but an intricate tableau of factors that contribute to the final cost of pharmaceuticals. We must delve into the heart of the pharmaceutical industry to better understand its labyrinthine nature. The journey involves investing billions in research and development, navigating the stringent regulations, and dealing with the incredibly high failure rate potential drugs. All this before a single product reaches the market and begins to recoup its substantial investment. Moreover, the true cost of drug development is not just financial. It is also measured in terms of time, human resources, and the innumerable failed experiments that pave the way for a single successful therapy. The price tag attached to a drug is a testament to its journey, embodying trials and tribulations, hopes and dreams, and countless hours of dedicated. The question remains: how does society perceive value? Is it merely in terms of monetary exchange, or do we factor in the potential for life-saving treatments, the promise of improved quality of life, and the hope that scientific progress brings? These intangible aspects are seldom captured in a price tag, yet they form an integral part of the value equation. In the realm of fairness, we must ask, who has the right to access these potentially treatments? Is it only those who can afford the high price, or should it be universally accessible? This brings us to the concept of social responsibility. It's not just about making a profit, but also about ensuring that the benefits of scientific progress are accessible to all, irrespective of their economic status. How do we balance the need for innovation with the imperative for accessibility? How do we ensure that the promise of cutting-edge therapies is not overshadowed by the burden of their cost? It's a tightrope that requires careful navigation and one that demands our unwavering attention. Reflecting on the case of Zolgensma and Luxturna, we find ourselves facing a stark illustration of this poignant dilemma. These particular medications, which are a beacon of hope for many, offer life-changing benefits for patients who are grappling with debilitating diseases. They are the embodiment of hope in a world where medical afflictions often seem insurmountable. These drugs in particular serve as potent weapons against diseases that once were thought to be unbeatable. They represent not just a mere development or progression in the field of pharmaceuticals, but are indeed the pinnacle of scientific innovation. They are the result of years of tireless research and development, an investment of countless human hours spent in laboratories across the world, the fruit of a relentless quest for medical advancement. They embody the essence of human ingenuity, the triumph of science over the disease, and the unwavering spirit scientific community. They showcase the hard-won victory against conditions that have, for long, been perceived as life-altering. Yet, these medications are not just tools for combating diseases. They are symbolic of the audacious strides that we, as a society, have made in the field of medicine. They demonstrate the pushing of the boundaries of what was once thought to be possible, challenging our previously held notions about the limitations of medical science. The development of such drugs is a testament to our refusal to accept the status, our resolve to continually strive for the betterment of human life. However, this triumph is not without its shadows. The astronomical cost of these therapies raises difficult, perhaps even uncomfortable questions. These queries revolve around the accessibility of these groundbreaking treatments and the economic feasibility of availing such therapies. The questions ponder over who can afford these therapies, who gets to benefit from this medical miracle, and at what cost to society. They force us to confront the harsh economic realities that often lurk behind the glossy facade of medical advancement. In the face of these challenges, it becomes essential to foster a robust dialogue about drug pricing. This is not just a matter of everyday concern, but a critical issue at the heart of healthcare access and affordability in our society. It is a conversation that needs to be broad and inclusive, ensuring that every stakeholder's voice is heard and valued. The policymakers, who control the legislative reins, hold a significant position in this discourse. Their obligation is to create and implement fair laws that balance the need for competitive pharmaceutical innovation with the essential right to affordable care. They must recognize the complexities of drug pricing and strive to make decisions that prioritize public health without stifling scientific advancement. Healthcare providers, another critical group, are often the ones who feel the direct effect of high drug prices. From physicians to nurses, these professionals witness the real-world impact of pricing policies on their patients. They see the struggle that patients undergo to afford their medications and the sometimes heartbreaking choices they must make. This first-hand experience makes their input in the dialogue invaluable. Pharmaceutical companies, the entities that research, develop, and market these drugs, also play a crucial role. While they need to recoup their investment and generate profit, they must also understand the ethical implications of their pricing strategies. Their commitment to ensuring that life-saving medications are within reach of those who need them is a moral obligation that they cannot ignore. Patients, the end users of these drugs, are perhaps the most critical stakeholders in this conversation. They bear the brunt of high drug prices and often have to make tough choices between their health and financial stability. Their experiences, frustrations, and fears must be central to any discussion about drug pricing. Therefore, all these parties must engage in a collective conversation about how to balance the dual imperatives of innovation and accessibility. To conclude, the world of expensive drugs challenges us to think critically about the value and cost of life-saving treatments. It invites us to question, to debate, and to seek solutions that ensure equitable access to the fruits of medical innovation. Today, we urge you to join this conversation. Reflect on the complexities of drug pricing, consider its implications for patients and healthcare systems, and envision a future where life-saving treatments can be both innovative and accessible. After all, in the pursuit of health and longevity, everyone should have a fair shot.